Tracy and the Big D here on a Wednesday night, and we are making our way close to the number one, the elusive number one song. And I tell you what, we thought we might catch up with someone who, congratulations, 9 weeks in the chart.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
I speak, of course, to Connie Kis Andersen, who's sitting there quite comfortably at number 6 this week with her song On the Other Side of Midnight. Thanks for joining us, Connie.
No, thanks for having me, Big D and Tracy, or it should be the other way around.
Oh, it's either way. He thinks he rules the roost, but he doesn't really.
Is that right?
Well, we let him believe it sometimes.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah. So you've jumped 3 places in the last week, so you're straight into the top 10 there. What does that mean to Connie Kis Andersen and her music?
Well, I think the last time we spoke, I mentioned that we were talking about, how I was a songwriter and, that I was thinking of doing this, taking my music back, stripping it back. And I was really a bit worried about it. I wasn't sure if that's how it would be received because people are a bit, they're used to getting a full production from me. But I've just been so... pleasantly flabbergasted at the response. It's been really fantastic, and so it does mean a lot to me because it means my songs are standing alone, and as a songwriter, that's so important. So important.
Luke O'Shea's had a lot of success this year with, taking those songs back or probably for the last 2 years, and it's all about the song and the songwriting. Very much in the same mould of what you're saying, Connie, is that it's all about the song now, isn't it? It's not about that full production, what we can do, how many instruments we can play, and probably you're striking a chord with people and you're connecting them with the actual song.
Well, again, I think Luke's done a wonderful job, where he took a lot of the, the songwriting rounds around Australia, and then he also did the work at Rudy Hill. I happened to be one of his guests. So he and I are like-minded when it comes to, songwriting and that aspect of it. And it is important that the song sort of stands by itself and that people can relate to it. And one of the things, of course, is if it's a full-blown production, sometimes you don't hear or get the whole message in the song, and I know that's so important for a songwriter to do that, and one of our goals, I guess, is to write a song that everyone can relate to in one way or another, that they can bring their own experience to and connect with.
And we're talking with Connie Kis Andersen, who currently is sitting at number 6 on the Country Tracks Top 40 countdown with her song On the Other Side of Midnight. Now, Connie, we're talking about not having the big full production, but some songs you need to have that full production. So it's, I suppose it's up to the writer, being yourself, is to sort of say how much you need and how much you don't need. Is that a big thing that plays with you when you go to record them?
Not for me, because you see, as a writer, to me, it's important that the song stands alone because I want someone else to take my songs. This is always been one of my long-term goals, is to write for others and to be a standalone writer. Mm-hmm. And so I want the songs to stand for themselves so that someone can say, hey, I could do something with this, and I could, really work this into fit and suit my style in terms of, instrumentation and delivery. And so, as a songwriter, it's important for me to actually keep it nice and simple, so that someone else can take it and work it into their production.
How good is that?
Sorry?
That's excellent, because a lot of people out there that can sing, but they can't write, to write a song, it's really, really hard because a lot of them come out limericky. Well, I know I've tried and mine come out like a limerick, so I can't write. But if I did want to pick a song that, maybe hasn't made it, the big number ones around the world, but I loved the song, it's good that we can have that choice. So the question is asked them, I probably asked you last time, but how many songs is in the Connie Kis Andersen repertoire?
Well, I guess I haven't been terribly prolific in the last couple of years because there's some distractions on the health side, but there's about 50 or so. Yeah, at least 50 that I know of. No, and that's not counting co-writes. That's just counting my outrights, So, meaning just me being the writer. Yeah. If I were to count co-writes, there's probably, quite a few more there as well. Yeah.
But I bet a top 10 song helps you along the way of motivation as well.
It does. It's not just motivation. It's in a sense, it's you could call it leverage or an affirmation.
Being recognised, I suppose, too.
Yeah, exactly. So if I wanted to pitch a song to someone and say, I'm a writer. Here's my, I can actually say I've had some, top 10 hits, and that's so very important because it affirms that you are writing, and that what you do write is of some degree and some standard or quality there. And for me personally, I take it very seriously. I do my studies long distance to Berklee College of Music and Nashville songwriters, and I have a library of books, and I do really take it serious. I think there's the inspiration, which is so very important, and we always draw from that inspiration. But one of the keys is, you were talking about limericks. Limericks is sort of a poem. One of the keys is to write something in such a way that it remains fresh, that people can connect, that it doesn't get boring, that people stay tuned in to the whole song. There's all these challenges, and I'm still learning.
Well, we're going to see if we can connect with a whole bunch of people now, and we're going to play On the Other Side of Midnight. Connie, congratulations on the song. Congratulations, everything that's happening. And let's hope that the health turns itself around and you're back on track 100%.
I'm back on track about 95%. I'm getting there, and it's getting better and better each day.
A little bit of Christmas cheer coming up. We'll soon sort that 5% out for you.
Yeah, thanks.
So here's this week's number 6 song on the charts. It's On the Other Side of Midnight, Connie Kis Andersen, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you so much, and happy Christmas.